Okay, today we're gonna practice how to draw cone shape, right? And also we're gonna talk about some common mistakes that we make when we are drawing the cone. So I'm gonna start with the mistake. So let's say you wanna draw. Most of the time, the mistake happens in two-point perspective. Let's see. So if I just create a vanishing point here, and a lot of people started this way. So find the middle, center, and then find the middle, and the middle. So trying to draw the circle accurately, right? So this template helps you to draw the circle. Nice, right? And then you bring it up to the vertex point that you want to, and then connect it. Okay, all right. And so let's do another one. Right. Then let's try the circle. Right. It's the same technique, right? And then you created this. All right, now we start to seeing, depending on the angle, this one seems reasonable, although there are a few things you can adjust. But this, starting with this one, this looks like oblique cone, not perfectly round with the center up. So this is the common mistake a lot of people make when they thought that, oh, I'm making a cone in two-point perspective, but this doesn't seem quite right. Okay, here's the mistake you're making. Think about the circle, perfect circle. If you have a, okay, it doesn't look like a perfect circle, but think of this as a perfect circle. So any size perfect circle floating around. Does perfect circle changes depending on 1.2 point perspective? No, it doesn't change. So what I mean by is, let's say if I wanted to do 2-point perspective coming this way, although you think, oh, you're doing a 2-point perspective, right? Actually, everything, the perfect circle has what? 90 degree, right? And then everything comes out of exactly center. So if you want this to be perfect circle, looking at from the angle and trying to create a cone, then what you have to think is, this is the oval, because it became oval because you are looking at from the side, and perfect circle from the side, and you find the middle. Because whichever you shift, because this will never change the center. And then if it goes up from that 90 degree, of course, right? And then connect. And that will be the correct cone. Then the question is, wait a second, I wanted to draw that saw straight up. How come this is tilted? Now, question is, do you really need the 2-point perspective for that? So this angle, wait a second, this one I used the 2-point perspective, but it seems to working fine because this is very similar angle it is done. So if I ignore everything, including the horizon line, let's say this is a vanishing point, right? And perfectly angled, same. Let's say, since that's a vanishing point, you have a horizon line here, right? And then this angle and this angle, same. And this circle is a perfect circle, right? So center, you find it, and then this one is going up to there. So every time, let's say you want to locate the cone to different places, all you have to do is basically you have create a circle using 1-point perspective, right? Let's say you want to draw the angle in this manner, right? Good. Remember, this length and this length needs to be same, right? So assuming that is same, connect, because we need to draw a nice circle. So that's the template it becomes, right? Center point. And then you have a cone. Okay, so any angle you want to do, if you want to make everything stand, then just use multiple vanishing point here to create one down here. Let's say you are creating the village, right? So from the side, major axis and minor axis, follow the 90-degree all the way up to the vertex, right? And the same thing, if you want it here closer, well, then it's going to be here. Using the vanishing point, that's exactly the center, right? Good. If you want to tilt it, then you just move this vanishing point to a different location. So think of all the perfect circle flying around. So depending on how you cut it, major, minor, and then you follow this angle to create cone. Let's say you want to cut it this way, and major, minor, and then go perfectly going this angle, and then you create a cone that way. Okay, so if I demonstrate one more time, perfect circle here, and then whenever I turn this one, it doesn't become an oval shape, it's just tilted. But if you draw this manner in the beginning that we second circle that we did, and then follow exactly the vertical up from the midpoint that you found from the box, then it becomes oblique cone, right? So if you look at it from the top view of this particular one, it's going to be looking like this, and that's a vertex, right? Or it's just perfect circle on the bottom, but you actually tilt it, and that becomes vertex. Okay, so shade will go circular this way, right? Light is coming from here. Good. And then your shadow will be drawn this angle. So remember these angles and where to find. Don't forget, any oval shape, you have a middle point always the same. Whichever angle you move, it doesn't go towards to other area, not because you follow this box. Okay, so avoid that mistake. All right.